But then you start the GLP-1 medication, and at first, it's everything you hoped for. The hunger that used to hijack your afternoons disappears. The scale finally moves in the right direction. You fit into clothes you haven't worn in years. You feel victorious. Your medication is doing exactly what it promised. By every measure, it's working. But while you're celebrating the number on the scale, something else is happening inside your body. Something nobody warned you about. Your body starts running out of the raw materials it needs to keep all three signals firing. Here's what I mean. Your appetite disappears almost overnight, and suddenly you're eating around 1,000 calories or less when you used to eat 2,000 or more. Your body simply can't get the nutrients it needs to process glucose anymore. Sure, your body is smart. In the beginning, it adjusts. It raids your stored vitamins, releases stored minerals from internal reserves, pulls whatever it can from your bones, your muscles, your tissue, anywhere it can find what it needs to keep running. Think of it like a generator running on backup power. It keeps the lights on for a while, but those reserves aren't bottomless, and the moment they run dry, your body has nothing left to pull from, and that's when the first signal goes dark. You know that feeling when your blood sugar crashes and you think, I just ate. Why am I running on empty? Here's why. Your food doesn't automatically become energy. Something has to convert it first. That something is your enzymes. Think of them as tiny ignition switches inside every cell, the ones that actually crack glucose open and release the energy locked inside it. And the only thing that keeps those ignition switches firing is magnesium. But there's a problem. Your body needs about 400 milligrams of magnesium every day to keep this process running. At 1,000 calories a day, you're getting maybe 200 milligrams. That's a 50% shortfall every single day, with no warning from anyone. So glucose keeps arriving, but nothing's converting it. It piles up in your blood, your cells stay starved for fuel, and you feel it as that bone-deep exhaustion that no amount of sleep seems to fix, that heavy, foggy feeling that makes you wonder if something is seriously wrong. Your ignition switches are going out, one by one. This is your GLP medication working exactly as designed, while accidentally starving the machinery that keeps your energy system running. That's the first GLP-induced signal gone dark, and losing one signal is bad enough. But your body isn't done fracturing yet. When the second signal goes dark, your gut's hormone factory shuts down. This is something your doctor probably never mentioned. Your GLP-1 medication isn't the only thing producing GLP hormones in your body. You have your own internal supply, made by thousands of specialized cells lining your small intestine called L cells. Their job is to sense every meal you eat and send precise signals to your pancreas, how much insulin to release, when to release it, and how much to hold back. When they're working, your blood sugar response is smooth and predictable. This is your body's natural feedback loop, constantly adjusting and fine-tuning your blood sugar response. But at around 1,000 calories a day, especially with almost no fiber, these cells go quiet. They stop sensing. They stop signaling. Your gut loses the ability to sense food properly. It stops sending the signal your pancreas needs to release the right amount of insulin at the right time. It's like a radio station that keeps cutting in and out, leaving your pancreas confused about when to release insulin and how much to send. That's when your blood sugar can start acting in ways that could feel completely random. One day, the same meal leaves you feeling fine. The next, it has you shaking and sweating by 10 a.m. Same food, same dose, completely different result. That's not random. That's the second signal going dark. And if that weren't enough, the third signal blacks out and your cells lock their doors. Because even if your enzymes were firing and your gut hormones were flowing, glucose still has to physically get inside your cells to become energy. That's the job of tiny transport doors built into every muscle cell in your body. When insulin shows up, it sends one command: open up. The doors slide open. Glucose rushes in. Energy gets made. Simple when it works. But those doors don't open automatically. Insulin's command has to travel through a relay system inside each cell, and that relay needs one specific nutrient to fire. When that nutrient disappears from your diet, which it quietly does when you're eating few calories a day, the relay goes silent. Insulin knocks. Glucose waits. The doors never open, and you feel it everywhere. You wake up tired after 8 hours of sleep, or sit down to eat and feel worse an hour later. You walk up a flight of stairs and need to stop at the top. You stare at your screen mid-afternoon and can't remember what you were doing 5 minutes ago. Your body has fuel, it just can't get to it. All three signals gone dark, and that's what scientists call a GLP-induced three-signal nutrient blackout. That's why you felt great the first month. questionable the second, and by month 3, you're wondering if you've made a terrible mistake. It's why eat more protein or drink more water doesn't touch on what's really happening, and why you can be perfectly compliant with your GLP-1 medications, taking every dose, losing weight successfully, and still feel like your body is betraying you. You might have a 3-signal nutrient blackout problem.